Doesn't seem to want to anyway, does it?
I can't even see you live yet. No, it does.
Yeah, so let's see. I don't know if the sound's working or not. We'll find out now in a minute. Hello, sound. Is the sound working? That's the question.
No, you get your money coming through because of these adverts.
Yeah, well, I want to know if the sound's coming
Working.
through. It is working.
Yeah.
Superb. So I had to reset my phone really to get the sound to work. So yeah, have your say in the chat. So if you're watching, Town beaten, another quite poor performance. Bit unlucky hitting the post at one point, but when we were on top. Anybody watched the game at home on the TV? How did it look on the TV? Do chat in the chat box. Let me know your thoughts. Is it getting worse? That's another question. Is things getting worse? Good evening, Town fans. This is the aftermath, heading home from Grimsby, and it was definitely a grim one in Grimsby tonight. For those that were there, the downpour in the second half as well. A lot of rain blowing in off the North Sea, but Town go down. Late goal in the last 10 minutes. And they lost 1-0. Grimsby did miss a lot of chances or got into dangerous positions. I'll just wait anyway until somebody comes in and wants to chat about tonight's game. So, good evening, Town fans. Or Town fan. There's only one of you at the moment. Say hello in the chat. Have your say on tonight's game. Absolutely not. Alright, the normal chat. Live chat. So the live chat's on. If you want your say on tonight's game, if you watched it on TV or if you were there at the game. Who was your man of the match? Man of the match? I went for Luca Hall myself. Can't say we did much going forward. I know it's late at night, but we're going to be stuck on this bus journey for another couple of hours yet. Take over. Discuss it right here. Have your say. Have you? Anybody want to? I think somehow there is a way to do it. Top fan.
Gilliard is back.
My top fans. Sir Gilliard, the knight in shining armour returns. I don't think Ronaldo's going to want to come here. Somebody's just saying Ronaldo's going to. Yeah. You know what? Let's be honest, Ronaldo could probably buy the club if he wanted to. There you are. I'll buy this club and I'll pay for them. So 2 fans in the room. Are you Town fans? Are you lurkers just watching? Seeing what I'm saying? Nobody's saying anything in the chat. You can't really talk to people unless they have ask a question. Ask what I think. And I will reply. Nobody wants to reply. Who is watching me? Who's my fans? Nope. No top fans as yet. Nobody's chatting. Come on now. If you're going to log on and you're going to watch me talking, then at least let me answer the questions.
I'll be honest.
Yeah. Let's have a little look around the bus. Maybe that might make people. So on the bus, what do we got? There's some people there. We're live on the bus. And Alex is making a speech. Is live on YouTube. Say hello.
I would suggest changing the thumbnail if you don't want to lose your viewers. You don't need me on YouTube.
Well, somebody's just popped up and said, "Where's Scooby-Doo?"
I'll tell you what, while we are live, do you want to cast your man of the match for us?
Well, my man of the match will be Luca Hall.
Okay.
What about yours, Toms? Tobska's gone for Willbrook.
Yeah, fair enough. It gives you a bit of confidence, doesn't it?
Well, we've got to have a... And anyway, our bus steward, Alex, talking right there. And
When are we going to be?
see, this is Alex. She's the steward of the bus. No, I don't mind.
Wait, when are we stopping?
Tip shelf services. I'm not quite sure how far away we are from it, but that's
Where is that?
on the A38, I think.
Tip? What?
Tip shelf.
Tip shelf.
Yeah, tip shelf.
What happened to the pots and the pans? Did they all fall off and got tipped? He's not going to have none of my nonsense tonight. Yeah, so, yes, we're live. We've been going for like 10 minutes. There's one person here. Nobody wants to. Somebody said bring back Toby Savin.
I reckon even we should go.
Well, I see they forgot Chuck's walking stick today. Again. You're very mobile.
You shit out.
So, yeah. Because it's obvious, you know, his career's done. The worst thing about it is that we're paying him
£2.5
quite a bit of money a week
For what?
to walk around for 10 minutes at the end of a game, and he has scored a goal and contributed to a couple of players getting sent off, but just think, we could have gone to non-league and we could have got 2 more mobile, inexperienced, but probably be more effective at bringing on in the last 10 minutes than Chuck's. And that's no disrespect to Chuck's, but that's the way I see it. You know, we could have had 2 Bradleys or something like that. A striker that's causing nuisances in the National League North. That's quite young and mobile. Would be better to bring on than Chucks. And the same goes really for Anderson. You could just see. Kind of reminds me of Jason Van Blurk. He was the last sort of defender we had. Those legs were starting to go, and you could see that they weren't mobile. Not mobile. Chucks is definitely not mobile. Anderson a little bit more mobile, but the experience in the midfield is vital. We need somebody in there who's combative, can grab the game by the scruff of the horns, and put some fight into the team. I like Boyle as a centre half. I think he's still got something, but I like Cool. But they're the only two defenders I'd keep. Stubbs, well, he's not playing for a reason. Sam Stubbs isn't playing for a reason. And he has been an issue with.
Who got man of the match?
Who did get man of the match? Just to tell them all.
Kabir won your man of the match.
So Ismail Kabir gets man of the match. I suppose going forward he was very
Who's
good.
third?
Luke Hall, I imagine.
Let me guess. Brooke was one.
Yeah, but he didn't really. He had one good save to make, and that was when he tipped it round for a corner. Apart from that, the shots were straight at
The
him.
thing is, we could have lost 2.
So, any Town fans, we're all in low spirits but high spirits because we've seen it all before. It's happening again. A little bit of history repeating. Shrewsbury Town being bad for the 8th season in a row now. 8 seasons of woe. But we always get good cup runs. But those good cup runs, run into the playoffs again is what we'd be looking at this level. We can't even do it in League 2. Football's changed. Our way of work. 5,000 would have been a top 6 crowd 15 years ago in League 2. Would have been a high crowd. But now it's in the bottom half. We're looking at teams that were getting smaller crowds than us, now getting bigger crowds than us. But there's nothing we can do about that. We need to have a successful season and we need to build on it and boost our club up. But 5 watching. We've got a bus behind. And we've got a bus steward there. Looking there in the front of the bus. Yeah. Anybody that's a Town fan that's watching, there's 4 of you watching right now. Type into the chat. Let's get a chat going. Vent your frustration at Town being crap, or if you're a Wrexham fan, well, rub it in. I don't care. I'm just here to present this show. But nobody's taking up the offer. What's the matter with you? Are you cowardly custards? Have you nothing to say? I don't know. You're lurking, you're watching, you're there, but you're not saying nothing. Oh, we've got someone. Steve Wilson. As long as Appleton is there. Right, hang on. So, live chat. As long as Appleton is there, we are in danger of going down again. It's time for a change before it's too late. I am starting to think along those lines as well, Steve. 3 games he's lost in a row now. The question is, he's not had a transfer window for himself. We had Mickey Moore making those sort of decisions. Appleton obviously finalising them, but I don't know. Do we give Appleton the January transfer window, or do we say goodbye tomorrow morning to him? Somebody else comes in. Who can we afford to come in and take his place? Could we afford someone like Darren Ferguson, who's out of work? That would be my. That's who I'd probably go for. Could we afford someone like that? Would he want to come here? If not, who else do we go to? Maybe the other Ferguson, Big Duncan Ferguson. Who else is available? Steve Evans is now at Bristol Rovers. The clubs around us have or changing. They have indeed, yeah. Bristol Rovers have got
Port Vale.
Steve Evans in. I'm not sure I'd really want Port Vale's manager they've just sacked. I think he did okay, didn't he, for Doncaster the one season, whichever Wednesday. Well, yeah, the Bristol game's massive, isn't it? You know, the Bristol game is a big one. You know, we lose that, and there's going to be massive. His confidence is lost now anyway today. That's going to kill it. You know, goal in the last 5 minutes. We were in that game. We were in that game in the second half. First half we got obliterated, but they couldn't score. Second half, you know, we had a chance or two. Should have got the goal. Didn't get the goal. Let a goal in at the other end. Lost the game, and it's the same old story. So yeah, Bristol Rovers. They've got Steve Evans. You know, I think the manager bounce finished there as soon as they lost at home to Bromley, but then again Bromley are top of the league, I believe, or were at one point tonight. Are Bromley top of the league?
Yeah.
Bromley are indeed top of the league, so they only narrowly lost. But then again, Bromley were down to 10 men, I believe, in that game.
Bromley won 3.
Okay.
Bromley won 3-1.
Bromley in 1. We're just passing Woodall services, so in about 15 minutes' time we'll be at Tip Shelf, where we'll take a 20-minute break. Okay, we'll swap over again. So just time for a wee and a pee, or a pee and a wee, whichever way you want to put it. And so if you could be as quick as possible, and we'll be back on Ridge again. Okay, so we'll be there in about.
Us fans, you know, it's a long way to go to Grimsby, isn't it? On a Monday over Christmas, so.
14 then.
But yeah.
Bromley are top. Swindon second. Walsall third.
So yeah, so top 3 of Bromley, Swindon, Walsall. Bromley, we had them opening game of the season, so from what I thought they were no better than us on that day, but wow, how things have changed. As for Swindon, when we played them away, I didn't think they were that good. Walsall away, and even Walsall at home in the JPT, I thought we, you know, were the better side in both those games. Not so much at Swindon, but I think at Swindon I thought we deserved at least a draw out of that. So the top 3 teams we've competed quite well with. You know, we got a couple of draws and a defeat that was also late on in injury time in that game. So, well, that's the problem. You know, we're not putting our chances away, and quite leaky. And until that changes, that might involve a new manager. That might involve new owners. I think it definitely needs to involve new owners. And, well, 0 in the room. I must bore people to death. Problem is, he went on the speaker, and of course I stopped chatting there, but... Right, so that was the aftermath. There was a bit of a chat there with Steve Wilson, who said we can't afford to lose the game against Bristol in the next, and we can't afford to lose against Bristol Rovers.
Maybe Alex Gilliard will be playing.
I don't think his Gilead going to do any good for us?
I don't think so. You never know.
Surely, you know, Carlisle would have been inquiring to keep him longer if they wanted to keep him. So I think we've got a squad built for the National League North. I'm not joking. I think that's where we're heading, unless changes happen very quickly. And with that, the final score today, of course, was Grimsby 1, Shrewsbury 0, and it was the last goal in the last 10 minutes that settled the game. Town perhaps deserved the point, battled well in the second half, but
Gilead does play, but he doesn't score. But apparently, he makes loads of assists for them.
yeah, well, so we've just been said Alex Gilead's coming back. That going to make any difference? Probably not. I think we need wholesale changes, but that needed to happen in the summer, and I think we allowed perhaps Mickey Moore a little too much authority on who he signed, and that cost us. And Chucks and Ike, I don't know. I just don't know what to make of that side. Yeah, he scored the goal against, apart from a goal that he got at the end of the game against MK Dons. Apart from that, and getting James Bolton sent off at Fleetwood, apart from that,
And
we can't afford. So £2.5 grand a week we can't afford to be paying. So, well, I'm told it's £2.5 grand. I don't know the exact details on how much he's being paid a week, but there are probably better players that we could play half that amount from non-league. Could give them a go, and that's all I've got to say really on that one. Gone looking, and we didn't. Maybe they have, and we haven't been able to sign them until January. It might be now, next month, that those players that have been looked at, it's got to take a gamble. You'll say, look, Chuck, sorry, but I'm bringing 2 young, fit, ready to go lads.
rumours about Oliver
Big-
Norburn.
Yeah, there's the only Ollie Norburn things, but then again, how old is Ollie Norburn now? 30, 33, about the right age, I suppose. We'd like to sign him at the age of 33, but you know, I think what was the lad last year we signed? Devane Oliver, and then obviously Marquis is that age. Kind of players are sort of on their way out when they reach that age, so I think we're going to be looking at a 26, 27, 28-year-old striker. Has a bit of experience in non-league, knows where the net is, maybe a big, strong handle who can win balls in the air, hold the ball up. That's what someone like Lloydie needs. That's like what we need with somebody. So say if we get Callum Stewart comes back, he's going to need that big, burly centre forward that's strong in the Duncan Ferguson mould. And I think that's it. That's all I've got to say really for tonight. We've lost the game. It's 3 in a row. Things aren't looking good. On to Bristol Rovers on Sunday. Is it Sunday we play Bristol Rovers? No, what day is it? No.
Sunday.
Is it
Sunday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday.
Thursday?
Sunday, Salford.
Sunday is Salford. So on to Bristol Rovers game on Thursday, on New Year's Day, of course. Was it New Year's Day? It is, yeah, because Salford's the 4th. And that's going to have to be it, I suppose. That's all I've got to say. Don't forget the vlog will be on tomorrow around tea time. And fingers crossed we can get that win again soon and get that winning feeling and just get out of this relegation battle. Because I fear that we could be the one that's sucked down into the swamp. And it's not where you want to be, not with all the money floating about in the National League. we won't be able to compete too well in that. Anyway, until the next one, bye bye.